Do you know what I really like about Warframe? It's not just endlessly putting forma onto weapons or frames. It's not randomly cycling ribbons because I could use them for a video one day, or even getting ribbons from sorties in the first place. It's when I sit down and I think to myself, you know what? I haven't been on Europa for a while. Let's go to Europa. So I pick a random setup, like Zephyr with Strun Wraith, or Broberon with Boltor, or Excalibur with Nakana Prime. I head over to the navigation, and I run a random mission on Europa for no reason other than I haven't been on Europa for a while. Let's go there. And I'm not thinking about efficiency, I'm not speedrunning the mission, I am not AoEing things down with the Ignis, I'm just running around and I'm having fun. That's what keeps me playing this game. Warframe is fun. The movement is fun, there are virtually no restrictions. There are no cooldowns, and stamina has been removed, so you have complete freedom of movement. You can jump around and flip around as much as you want to. The weapons are fun, and the variety of weapons, when you think about it, is insane. There aren't too many games that can match the weapon variety that we have in Warframe. I mean, just primary weapons on their own. There are bows, sniper rifles, we have a cannon, we have shotguns, we have normal rifles, we have a gun that shoots saw blades, we have a flamethrower, a grenade launcher, a railgun, and rocket launchers, and the list goes on and on and on. So even though I dislike certain aspects of the game, like the excessive enemy crowd control, or certain tilesets being somewhat buggy, for me, the game is fun. I can sit down and play random missions for hours without ever getting bored. And that indeed is what I did before I started my Warframe channel. I didn't really care about efficiency or min-maxing my gear, all I cared about was having fun. However, that slowly went away from me as I started putting more and more time into making videos. I started focusing more on min-maxing because it no longer felt good enough to simply make a video about a build that I thought was fun. I maxed out all my mods, so the builds became far more expensive, especially since I also felt like I had to have the perfect aura for the build and also add an eczema slot, and I could no longer just level weapons by going onto Apollodorus or to the Void and generally just doing missions that I wanted to do. I started doing Draco, which was of course far faster. Once Draco got killed, I started doing Betahinia, then Stifler, and then Hydron, and I was easily able to do an 8 forma build in just 2 hours. But the efficiency came at the cost of fun. I was no longer having fun. I would pick up a new weapon, I would go onto Hydron, level it up to 30, put on another forma, go onto Hydron, level it up to 30, and do this until the build was complete. Then I would go to the simulacrum, test and record it, play a couple of missions, make a video, and I would put the weapon down just to pick up another weapon and do the same thing again. Was it efficient? Yes. But was it fun? Not really. All the fun and excitement from putting a forma onto a weapon and making it more powerful and playing random missions until it was rank 30 again was gone. I started to play the game like it was my job, which makes sense because the game is my job. I do YouTube for a living. I sacrificed fun for efficiency, which may seem like a good thing because I'm able to put out higher quality videos more often, and most of the time I can do one video every day. But the longer I've been doing this, the more I've realized that I'm just making videos because it's what I do. There are videos that I made because I felt like I had to make the video rather than just me wanting to make that video. And every single time I did that, the video got more dislikes than all the other videos and I would freak out. I'd be like, okay, this video kind of failed, so I need to work harder on the next one. And it just got worse and worse and it needs to stop. So from now on, if I can't finish a video in one day while having fun, I'm not gonna throw fun out of the window and be as efficient as possible to get it out on that day. I'm gonna wait and finish it the next day. Now, this doesn't mean that I'll only release 1 or 2 videos every week. I will still try to release 1 video every day, but I'm not going to sacrifice fun to do it. Because what's the point of doing something that you love if you can't have fun while you're doing it, and ultimately you will end up ruining it for yourself? I've been thinking about making this video for about a month now, maybe even 2 months. And it's nice to finally make it rather than thinking about it all the time. So yeah, from now on, I will try to make 1 video every day. But Not if I have to sacrifice fun to do it. So I hope you understand. And as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.